Hello. See if we are actually streaming here. Audio check. All right, sounds good. So, hello everyone, and welcome to a quite late Spooky Saturdays. It's been a while since we've had a nighttime Spooky Saturdays session. I think maybe a month ago, um, due to some other things that came up. But we used to do Spooky Saturdays at nights normally. I think we started like 8 o'clock at night. Recently, due to scheduling things, we've shifted everything up from like 8 o'clock at night to about what was either 8 or 9 o'clock at night up to now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But today we are having another nighttime stream session, and we are continuing with Echo Night Beyond. I did have to attend a I didn't have to, but I chose to um, attend a family birthday dinner at a restaurant, and it was nice. Food was a little overpriced, but the event itself was nice. So I am happy for those people who got to celebrate their birthdays, and I am happy to have had a good meal, and I am happy to be back uh, from that for our spooky Saturdays stream session. So before I tell you what we did last Saturday and what we're going to do tonight, let me go into our opening announcements as usual to allow our other viewers the opportunity to join us for the night's show. So, welcome again, everyone, to Spooky Saturdays. I am your host, Lord Orfeo, and I stream at least 5 days a week, and I stream a little something different for each and every day of the week. I know that not every person is into every kind of game or game genre, and so I try to vary my content to appeal to a more varied audience. Also, doing so helps to prevent me from getting burnt out on any one game or game genre, and so it's a win win. To that end, I have established various stream themes, I call them, throughout the week. So, Mondays, we have what I call Monday Marvels. And on Monday Marvels, we can stream any game from any genre, but no horror and no role playing games. Those game genres have their own stream days set aside specifically for them. Also, the game we stream on Mondays cannot be part of a series. It must be a one off. No prequels, no sequels. Due to that, we typically end up streaming indie games on Mondays. Tuesdays, I take the day off. That is a personal me day. Wednesdays, in the Discord, we have anime afternoons. So if you like anime, join us there. We screen through 2 episodes of a given series. And then afterwards on Twitch, we have our weekly Just Chatting stream, community chat, and gaming news, during which we go through community updates, gaming news, and game releases for the week. Thursdays are our RPG afternoons. And so if you like role playing games, join us then. Franchise Fridays are next. And on Franchise Fridays, they're similar to Mondays. We can stream any game from any genre, but again, no horror, no role playing games. And unlike Mondays, the game we stream on Fridays must be part of a larger series, hence the name Franchise Fridays. Uh, because of that, we typically end up streaming AAA games on Fridays. Saturdays are spooky Saturdays, so if you like horror games and all things creepy, join us then, which is now. And Sundays, I take the day off as well. That is more of a family and friends day. So if any of those stream themes are of interest to you, then I encourage you to drop me a follow, and I hope to see you sometime during the week. And with our opening announcements now out of the way, let us return to the stream of the day. Or I guess in this case, night. Again, we are here for Echo Night Beyond from Software. So last Saturday, we made some good progress. We explored the mines. I think it was called the Regolith Mine. And we freed a single soul there. I was expecting that to be a far more elaborate level than it was. Or if not more elaborate level, I expected there'd be more stuff that we received from there, and we didn't get anything from there. Kind of a shocker. And then we also went to the spaceport, and we freed 2 souls there, and that was it. We were about to exit the spaceport, but it seemed like there was a ghost who wanted our help. He wanted us to fetch something, and I believed it was something behind a door that was leaned against the wall, like a door to a locker that had fallen off its hinges and was propped up against the wall, but the game wouldn't let me sort of flip the fallen door over. And I was a bit confused. Now, I haven't been using walkthroughs for this game at all. I typically don't use walkthroughs for anything. But I didn't want to leave that ghost behind, and I couldn't figure out what it was he wanted. And so I confessed to looking it up. As it turns out, what he wanted was the music box that we found earlier in that play session, which to me doesn't make sense, but yeah, that doesn't make sense to me at all. But apparently that's what he wanted. We haven't given it to him yet. We'll do that tonight. And I'll explain why that doesn't make sense once we launch into the game. And as I was reading through up to that point, I noticed we also missed a logbook inside the shuttle. So we're going to go in there first, collect it. It's like a journal. We'll read through it, and then we'll go talk to the astronaut outside, give him the music box, and then we'll just progress through the rest of the game. As far as what we're supposed to do after then, I kind of have an idea, but I didn't read any more of the strategy guide beyond that point. All right, let me plug in my earbuds here so I can hear the game. And you all can hear me over there. I'm pretty sure you all can. Audio check. Audio check. To some extent, I feel like this game is a bit haunted. Every time I've tried an audio check with this game during the intro music that plays, it's like the music dies down. I feel like it dies down like right as I try to do an audio check to make sure it's balanced between like voice and my voice and the game's music. Okay. I also do not know how long tonight's stream session is going to go for. We'll see. But I did sleep in this morning a bit, and I am on my cup of coffee right here. I think I have one more in the pot. This is another one of my little 4-ounce sample packets. This is Peruvian coffee. Not as good to me as the Nicaraguan, but still good. Okay. So I believe this is the monitoring room within the spaceport. And this is now a completely safe area. So the one ghost that we need to free is sort of in the workers' passage. He's actually outside on the lunar surface. He's just outside of this hallway. He's near camera 4, actually. See if I can bring him up for you. There you go. You can hear him pounding on the window. He's actually just behind this camera. There he is. He's trying to get someone's attention. Alright. So, we are going to free him. But first, we're going to go out, back through the central access way, into the spaceport lobby. Excuse me. And once we get to the spaceport lobby, we can go through the door you see in the upper right-hand corner and enter a docked shuttle. And that is where the crew book is. And I remember when I went into that room, I thoroughly searched the table, but I guess I didn't search it thoroughly enough. I don't think I could click anything on there, but maybe it's because I wasn't standing as close to the table as I thought I was. So we're going to do that. Let's also review some of the stuff that we did last time. So last Saturday we started the game. No, that's right. I can't even show you the map. Not from here, anyway. I'll have to go into notes to show you. Now, if you're watching this off the YouTube channel, I probably don't need a refresher because you might be marathoning these videos. Who knows? But if you are watching this through Twitch, then you might have missed last stream or some of it. So I thought I'd fill you in. But let's see here. Right. Okay. We started right here. These are the characters that we met. So we met Natalia Odeskaya, who is one of the astronauts, the ghost astronauts. And she was trying to make her way back from the spaceport to the main facility. But she couldn't do that because the ship can only travel to and from the spaceport by someone being at the controls within the main facility. And since there was no one in the main facility, her spirit was trapped in the spaceport. We operated the controls and we actually brought her to the main facility. And so she's actually helping us travel back and forth between the spaceport and the main facility should we need to do that. And Creepy's here. It's time for WAG. Yes. WAG. How you doing, Creepy? Creepy has redeemed. Hello, I'm new to stream. Well, welcome, Creepy, to our stream for the very first time. Again. And I almost called you Streepy. And Creepy has also redeemed Hydrate. Cheers, Creepy. How are you doing? But I'm just going over some of the stuff that happened last Saturday. We met some characters. We did some stuff. It wasn't really a long stream. I think it was like maybe 4.5 hours last Saturday. We only explored 2 main locations. But we did make some progress, and we're looking at making some progress tonight. So this is the one of the ghosts here that we talked to. She hasn't been freed yet, but we at least talked to her. She's helping us out. Natalia Riskaya. Ghost operating the linear transport's controls in the crew's room. She wants to use the radio to contact her team, but it isn't working. She indicates that someone named Christina should be able to repair it. So we took the radio from her and we're trying to find the person to fix it. We also met Licia Turner, which was the ghost of an old woman in the spaceport lobby. Ghost that was standing in the spaceport's central access way. She was a passenger aboard the shuttle that crashed and had been searching for her beloved cat. Both she and the cat find peace after being reunited. So she was one of the two spirits that we freed in the spaceport. Nancy Spinell. She was the ghost of a wife who went to the cemetery to pray, and I believe she died out there, possibly from malnourishment. So it says, ghost that was kneeling in the ground in the graveyard. She laughed, somewhat bitterly, at how stubborn she and her husband were with each other during life. She went to be with him after I gave her back the tie pin. And so we didn't get anything from her. I thought we would. I thought something more important would happen. This is within the Regolith mine area. And it was actually very hard to free this spirit. And it's very interesting that she gave us nothing. I really thought she would. I thought we'd get maybe some more lore. Though we did find her diary 2 rooms before we got into the mine. And so I really think I was right about this area. I think this area was completely optional. I don't know if there's going to be any extra reward for setting her free or not. I really don't know, but we did it. So, it's kind of nice. And there's also Aruthi, who is Lycia's cat. Cat's ghost from the shuttle docked at the spaceport. The cat was traveling with its owner aboard the shuttle that crashed. Its ghost was freed after being reunited with Lycia. So that's the second spirit we freed at the spaceport. And then we just have this one ghost here. Ghost seen outside a window in the workers' passage. He's drawn a crude map on the window and seems to want something. He remains where he is even after getting my attention. So he's not going anywhere until we give him something. And he drew a map on the window, which is why I really didn't want to leave the spaceport, because it makes it seem like what he wants or needs is close to where we are. But like I said, we're going to go into the shuttle first. We're going to get the diary, read that, and then we're going to go into the room where the ghost is. And then I'll explain to you why the map he drew makes absolutely no sense. So I feel like that has to have been like some weird glitch. Not even a glitch. A glitch is wrong. It's not something that was unintended. It's something that was intended, but the developers or the artists who drew the map genuinely messed up. They gave bad information. And I don't really know why that is. Actually, maybe no. No, I take that back. I take that back. It did not give bad information. Now I understand what he. Okay, I get it. I'll explain it when I get there. Okay. Let's go. I'm just guessing where the door is. This game is so dark. The majority of the time, you literally have to guess sometimes where the doors are. Keep in mind also that this game is at maximum brightness settings, which is crazy to think about, I know. On default, this entire area would just be pitch black. You wouldn't see the blue tint of these windows. You wouldn't see anything. You would see these runner lights here near the ground, and you would probably see some of this, not even all the door, just some of the door. Like, that's how pitch. I think that was a mistake. I think that was also a mistake. Like, this This whole game should have been brighter. Not a lot brighter, but it should definitely have been brighter. And so, you know, but I mean, the game isn't perfect. Very few games are perfect. In fact, I'd probably argue that no game is perfect. But it is a well done game. Okay, now where we're supposed to go is through there. That takes you into the workers area, but we're not going to go that way yet. We're going to go. Am I going the right way? I'm going the right way. Okay. This is the shuttle area here. This is the main hallway. Well, this is the hallway leading into the shuttle, I should say. There we go. And that was like an airlock between the shuttle and the ship, and now we're in the ship. Okay. And to our right, we should eventually... Did I just exit? Yeah, I just exit. It's weird to me that they... Never mind. That's right, you can go left or right. Okay. You go right. There's a treadmill, which is running. It's kind of creepy. There's sliding doors here. There's a shower. I don't really know how to tell where the doors are. Like, I'm clicking now and nothing's happening. There we go. There's the bathroom. I'm guessing that's the bathroom. Yeah, I guess. I guess you would just either, like, urinate directly into that tube, or if you had to poop, maybe that seat comes out a bit more. Yeah, it's a shuttle restroom. And then you just attach that underneath the seat there. That's kind of gross. Um, you come in here, there's a TV, and then you have where they sleep. But here we go. This is where I didn't check food tray. It looks like a logbook. Crew logbook. It looks like a journal kept by members of the shuttle's crew. Papers are spread around. I think last time I tried to get closer, but these chairs do not move. What was that? Say that again? What did you say? A small footprint is visible on the chair's surface. Oh, because this is supposed to tell you that the cat was here. The ghost of the cat. I think the cat died in here. It's probably just trying to avoid all the ghosts. And so it eventually ran back as far as it could, hid there on the crew member's bunk, and then I guess a ghost got it anyway. Alright, let's go on ahead and read a logbook. Looks like a journal kept by members of the shuttle's crew. Okay. June 8th, 2044. Christina Pegma. We leave to explore Sector 5 today. The crew list is as follows. Sergei Desploizo, Nikolai Ivanov. We met Nikolai, we set his soul free. Christina Pegma, Dmitry Iuksin, Natalia Riskaya. She's the one who's helping us go back and forth between the main facility and the spaceport. Igor Hingen. I think Igor is a ghost we found who's like, he sleeps most of the time and he wakes up, he looks around the room and he goes back to sleep. June 14th. Oh, they switched up how the dates are written. That's interesting. Oh, because it's a different person writing it. Interesting. Igor Hingen. I guess this is their like collected observations or the collected crew story. So far, everything is going according to schedule. Our present course is clear of debris, so the crew took time off to compete in a 10K run on the treadmill. Viscoso bested the rest of the crew and came in first. We'll continue training until our scheduled stop in Sector 3 tomorrow. June 19th. Dmitry Ieksin. Exploration of Sector 3 complete. Nothing special to report. June 20th. Natalia Rizkaya. We're running dangerously low on fuel. This is all my fault. If only I had checked the gauges more thoroughly. We're trying to come up with a solution now. June 22nd. Nikolai Ivanov. We've located a building on the moon's surface. According to our records, it is a corporate outpost, but it appears to have been deserted. We may be able to obtain fuel for the shuttle here. The decision to search the building was reached after discussing it with the commander. Tomorrow we go inside. And that's the end of the logbook. And actually, and I didn't realize this until maybe like I think last stream session, the introduction to this game, which we only I think saw at the very during the very first stream, that's actually the story of the crew from this shuttle that we're on. It shows the astronauts running around, encountering the ghosts, being scared, some dying here and there, until eventually they all die. But that kind of set the stage for everything else. Oh, also, here are some of the items we picked up during our last stream session. We got a leather diary. This is the diary of the bitter woman, or the bittersweet woman, who was in the Regolith mines praying at the graveyard. This is the purple diary of the woman with the cat whose soul we freed. This is a bell. I'm not really sure why we still have it, but we do. When we ring the bell, the soul of the cat comes to us, but the cat has already ascended, so I don't know why we still have the bell. This is the music box that the astronaut in the workers' passage wants. And this is a cigar, and it's supposed to be when we show this cigar to the other astronauts, they'll trust us. And then this is the broken host radio that we need fixed. So let's make our way into the workers' passage. Also, they never did refuel the shuttle. They went there to look for fuel, and then they died. Which makes me think that maybe if we can maybe put all the souls of the other ghosts at peace, maybe we can find some fuel for the shuttle here, fuel it up, and then we can head back to Earth. I'm not entirely sure how we land, because we are not an astronaut, but maybe there's some sort of auto-piloting thing that we can do, or maybe the other ghosts can help us with that. I don't know. Caution, restricted area. Please stand back. This is the workers' passage. There's the ghost pounding on the window. You got my attention. And then he draws a map, and it says here. Now, the reason I didn't understand, and he's pointing. So the reason I didn't understand this before is because the map he draws, the sort of L shape he draws, is the room that we're standing in. And so you can see some dots there. There's the door. Let me turn on the light. There we go. You can see it better. So he drew the door. A map is drawn on the window. That's there. And then there's a long hallway, and then it turns to the right. Right? So this is the long hallway that he drew. There's a battery there. We might we're probably going to pick it up before we go. And then there we go. And it turns to the right, and there's another door, and that's exactly what he drew on the map. And then the reason this so confused me is because he, on the map, drew, it says here, and there's a white dot. So it looks like he wants something that's in one of these cabinets. And I thought it was maybe this door fell off and I couldn't flip it over to get what was behind it. And that's why I metaphorically kept banging my head against the wall. And there was nothing in here. So I'm like, I have no idea what he wants. This makes absolutely no sense to me. Unless it's behind this door, and for some reason the game just isn't letting me flip it over. So I don't know what's going on. Well, here's what's going on. Actually, so this will make more sense. Hold on. Again, what he wants is the music box. But the music box is not there. Now, again, I know he wants the music box because I read it in the guide. But the music box was not in there. The music box was over here. Not here, but it wasn't even in this room. It was through this door, under a seat, in the lounge area we just came from. So his map makes absolutely no sense when he's saying, go that way to get the thing I want. Because the thing he wants isn't over there. The thing he wants is that way. It's in the completely opposite direction. But what I just realized is that if you go into your notes, and if you didn't see this, then you missed it, but if you go into recordings, earlier on we saw a flashback sequence, and it's this one here, the shelf mark. And you can see there's a shelf there, and there's a green rectangle. It says, mark left on a shelf in the workers' passage. Two people are overheard talking about a music box. It is an important keepsake that belongs to the sister of one of the men involved in the conversation. And so the one who owns it is the brother of well, it's the sister who owns it, but she gave it to the brother to hold on to. And the brother actually wants to give it to his friend because he thinks his friend would make a good man for his sister. And so we met the brother. It looks like he hurt his ankle, and his ghost is on the surface of the moon elsewhere with a broken walking stick. But I believe the man that the brother gave or wanted to give a music box to is the one who's banging on the window drawing a map. And so when the ghost is pointing to the lockers and he wrote the word here, what he's actually referring to is this. He's pointing you to the shelf mark. He's not pointing you to the music box, because as far as the ghost knows, that's where the music box is. It's just that we as a player know that's not the case. But what was there was the music box. And so you're supposed to put like 2 and 2 together and realize, oh, he wants a music box because that's where the flashback is. It's kind of difficult, but it's something you really had to like think about, I guess, and I just didn't think about it enough. Miniature airlock, probably used by workers to transfer tools and supplies to and fro. Let's say goodbye to the music box. I wonder if I can listen to it. Probably not. Music box. There is a picture affixed on the inside of the lid, and that's the brother and sister there. Very pretty music box. And we first put our camera into this room during last stream. We could hear the tune that it played, and it was actually the tune that is the song to the intro of this game, which I thought was really cool. Okay, so we walk over to the mini airlock, click it, our door opens, we go into our menu, we select the music box, slide that in there for him, it closes, he opens his end, Hmm. Interesting. That is not what I expected. I expected maybe he'd get the music box and then like he would be freed, or maybe he'd stand there, open it, and then he would be freed. But no, he took it and walked off. Maybe he's walking back to the ghost of the brother. Maybe he's going to reunite with him, and then they'll both ascend together. That could be it. That thing always scares the crap out of me. Brewers Room communication link.
If you are heading towards the harbor, I will activate the mirror.
That's
Now departing. Please remain seated.
that's the ghost that's helping us.
Now arriving at the central hall.
That freaks me the heck out too. Those are just empty spacesuits. Okay. This is the ghost helping us.
I will wait here for communications. Be careful.
I sometimes forget like how close we are because spaceport is a pretty small area. We've now explored most of the facility. The only area of the facility that we haven't explored as a large area would be the basement second floor, and there's also some areas in the residential district, um, like the dispensary and the laboratory that we haven't gained access to either. But I think those are just either singular rooms or maybe small collections of rooms. But we're through most of the game already. Ruby asks, "How do you feel about fish?" Well, I would say that I like to eat fish. I don't like to go fishing, but I find them quite tasty and nutritious. Let's see if we have any new dialogue.
Oh, yes. How is she? The woman you valued more than anything. Yes, it was she who created me.
No new dialogue. Alright, looks like there's still someone missing right here. Lucia Turner and Ruthie. The soul of the older lady and her cat that we freed. That's nice. Nancy Spinell, there's the woman who was in the graveyard, whose soul we freed. Paolo Ndato? I don't remember him. We're getting there though, look at that. We got one full wall there. We've got most of the souls. That looks like we're still missing a lot of souls here though. Who's he? Dan Bertrand. Oh, that's right, the battery guy. We're missing someone there. I think we're missing the soul that we sent, or that he sent to go get batteries and never came back. I I'm gonna guess there's no one that's supposed to be on this wall. I could be wrong though. But after that, we got like one more wall panel here, and then we just got a few panels here, and we're done. I have to say, this would be really cool. Can you imagine a wall actually being like this in real life? A wall or ceiling? This would be like the coolest room decoration of all time. I mean, these aren't like, these are like actually screens. Like, image generating screens, but when the souls on here, he actually used like real paint to paint them on the panels. But like when you walk left or right, like it looks like you're walking through an open world, and it's not. It's just because that's how the scene looks depending upon where you're standing. That's so cool. All right, let's get out of here. Now we have to go to through the workers area. I don't know if I'm going the right way. It's not far though. It's either through that door or it's through the double doors down there. But it's through one of these sets of double doors. Energy area. Nope. And it's on the other side. You know what? Let's save. Just in case something crazy happens. That's where it just came from. We need to go this way. And this way. You really have to learn not to be scared in this game. Like, that's the hardest thing about this game, is learning not to be scared. because there's a lot of scary things in this game, but they're only scary in that they are, I guess they prey on what you would find instinctually scary as far as like the atmosphere of a place. They're not usually scary in terms of like something always wanting to track you down and kill you. So like this is scary because it's dark. But I already know from being here earlier that there's nothing in this room that wants to kill me. It's just walking into the darkness is just, it's frightening. Okay, this is the room of the sleeping astronaut. I believe now we're supposed to wake this ghost up and give him the cigar that the other ghost gave us. And then we can begin interacting with him. But before I do that, I want to check something else out real quick. I want to go back outside here, out onto the lunar surface.
Adjusting atmospheric pressure. Please wait for pressure stabilization. Atmospheric adjustment complete.
And I want to go over to the ghost of the injured brother and see if we're going to have a new or unique interaction between those two. Gotta line this up. I gotta jump across. Whee! We made it.
Go now.
Cutscene.
Mr. Gold, you're okay. Why are you here? Why did you come back here? I can't leave without you, Mr. Gold. I brought this for you. Your sister's music box. Alan, don't give up. You're gonna go back to Earth to be with your sister. Your sister will get well. Yeah, if the surgery goes well, she should be fine. Yes, she'll be fine. Hey, if we go back to Earth, the three of us can go somewhere together. Are you sure? Yeah. Me, you, and Nellie. Well, thank you, Mr. Gold. I can't wait to take that trip. Let's hope we can leave soon. Yeah, I can't wait.
Aww. And now, as an added bonus, when I want to go over here, I don't have to do what I used to do, which was quite annoying. What I used to have to do was to walk. Oh, you turn so slow when you're on the moon surface. I used to have to walk or bunny hop all the way down there. You can't even see. I'll show it when I go back. Bunny hop over here a moment. There we go. I'd have to drop from there down here and then walk that way to get to where else I wanted to get you in the facility. But that was such a long walk, and it's not really that far. It's just you walk super slow when you're on the moon's surface. That it makes it seem further, or makes it feel further. And the building I'm talking to, I'll show when I get back over here to the other side. I have to go back now. Whee! Made it. That building, which leads into the regolith mine. In order to get through there, because that ghost is always blocking the way, the one that was sitting down, you have to jump across, and then you have to walk through that facility, not go into it, walk behind it, and then there's a path that leads up this mountain there, and then drop down, and then you can continue on your way. Now I can just walk right through. It makes travel a lot faster. Alright, so I set those two free. That's nice. Head back on inside.
Adjusting atmospheric pressure. Please wait for pressure stabilization. Atmospheric adjustment complete.
Alright, let's check our notes. Alan Coleman, male. Ghost that was standing outside of the window in the workers' passage. He returned to where his friend was lying on the lunar surface and gave him his sister's music box to cheer him up. He was freed, dreaming of returning to the Earth. And then I don't remember who it was who. I'm just going to go back up to the top. Okay, that's Claudia Sulfur, who we're looking for. That's the android. Dudley Tungsten. Known. Nikolai Ivanov, he was freed. That's the painter android. Dan Bertrand. Marcel Aaron and his daughter Carol Aaron. Ali Kovelin. Unknown. Katarina Pollux. Their sister Katrina Pollux. Their brother Jacob Pollux. Oliver Molybden. Biggs Kovelin. Nick Getchell. Victor Nickel. Igor Hinnigan. Ghost sitting on a box in the regolith processing plant. He is a member of a space exploration team that stopped at the facility to refuel their shuttle. He's worried about the commander. Unknown. Ghost in the material storage room. It appears he's locked the door and is waiting until it is his turn to keep watch in the regolith processing plant. There is Nathan Gold, male. Ghost that was leaning against a rock on the lunar surface. He had hoped that his good friend Alan was able to make it back to Earth and take care of his sister. He found freedom after Alan gave him his sister's music box. Okay. I actually wanted to go into the items again. We're going to give him the cigar. Cigar given to a shuttle crew member by the commander. Nice looking cigar, too. I'd smoke it. And then I think we have to give the other two astronaut ghosts in the other room this host radio. Wireless communications device. It doesn't appear to be working. Okay. Wake up.
There are 6 of us who came here. When our fuel was running low, we stopped here. We saw a monster, so we ran away. Our commander distracted the monster and we escaped. That was the last we saw him.
He sacrificed himself for the crew.
Everyone is worried about him. If we could only find out if he is alive.
He's not. Pretty sure the only living person on here is me.
There are 6 of us who came.
Maybe hopefully the wife or the fiance we're looking for.
When our fuel was running low,
Our fiance, that is.
our commander everyone is worried.
Alright. Items. Cigar. Use.
This is our commanders. Did you see our commander?
Nope.
I had better let them know right away.
I finally got him up and doing something. And now this is unlocked. Good.
Where did they go?
They left?
Now only if we could use this radio.
Commander.
Oh, she's right there. Oh, he's there too. I thought he said, where did they go? I'm like, what do you mean, where did they go? They left? Crap, I'm tracking down.
Now only if we could use this radio.
Commander.
Did you see Sergei?
I don't remember.
He has left. We do not know where he went or what he is doing. We are worried. Did you see Sergei?
So Sergei's the commander.
He has left. We do not know where he went or what he is doing. We are worried.
Yes, I think he's the commander. I don't know. I still don't know the commander.
Did you see our commander?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe I did. There is another astronaut ghost wandering around dressed like them, but he never talks to me.
We can't communicate with him. Did you see our commander? We can't communicate with him.
Now let's check our notes. Is there someone on here named Sergei? Nope. Alright. Christina Pegma, female. Ghost in the materials storage room. She's a member of a space exploration team that stopped at the facility to refuel their space shuttle. Ghost in the materials storage room. She's a member of a space exploration team that stopped at the shuttle to refuel their space shuttle. Okay. She is concerned about the commander because he's been out of radio contact. Look at that, character completion. We're at 85%. Almost done. Dmitry Ieksin, ghost sitting in the material storage room. He is a member of a space exploration team that stopped at the facility to refuel their shuttle. He's concerned about the well-being of his commander. And Igor Hingen, ghost from the regolith processing plant. He and his crewmates want desperately to establish contact with the commander. I think she's the one who can fix the radio. We were told another female astronaut, has skills, better tech skills, so that's probably her. Give her the host radio.
This is a host radio. Is it broken?
Nah, I think so. Looks like a piece of junk.
Don't worry. This is Nana. It can be fixed right away.
When we return, I'll exchange this with a new one.
Hey, you two. It's fixed. It should work now. Commander. Commander. Can you hear us? Over.
Who is this? Is everyone alright? Commander, we are alright. This is Igor.
Yes, I'm right as well. We were lucky.
Commander, this is Christina. We are all okay here.
Everyone's alright. Commander, where are you now? Let us meet somewhere. I'm in the rest area next to the center hub. Where are you guys?
We are at the work site. We will start heading there now.
Affirmative. I'll wait for you here. See you soon. Good to know you are okay, Commander.
Yes, I'm glad you are alright.
Since we know that Commander Sergei is okay, we can go now.
Yes.
All right, then. Beautiful Earth it is.
Right. Let's go find the commander.
That was unexpected. So the last thing those three wanted to do was to know that the commander was okay, to communicate with the commander. And so once they did, once they were able to, after getting the radio fixed, they were able to pass on, which is good for them. But like, what if the commander is there and he's waiting for the crew to show up? Maybe this is the time when we go there, we see the commander's ghost, we talk to him, and then maybe we go back to the spaceport and tell the woman that's there waiting, like, hey, your commander is there, and then she goes to meet him, and then those two pass on as well. That could be what happens. Let me see if I can I open these boxes? No, I thought maybe I could. Ones that we're sitting on. Can't. Radio's still there. Can I get the? Yes, I can. Wireless communications device. It is functioning normally. Nice. We have the radio. Now what's over here? I mean, I know that's a battery for the lamp. What's this though? Ore processing control system. Oh, but I can't do anything with it. I thought maybe that was related to something else. I'll leave the battery there. I don't really need it. Due to me cranking up the brightness to max, it's not too bad anymore, but it's bearable, I'll say that, the darkness of this game. The last person I saw streaming this, I saw him stream it for like less than 5 minutes. I don't know where he was in the game either. I think he was close to the beginning. And he was like super angry with this game because he's like, this game is horrible, it's way too dark. And I'm like, well, if it's too dark, why don't you just turn up the brightness? And he's like, I did. I turned it up all the way. It's still way too dark. It's horrible. I was like, oh, but that kind of stinks. Understandable, though. Oh, that's right. That's right. Notes, notes, notes. I was like reviewing the notes. Completion, character completion, 88%. Sergei Desclosio. Ghost that was wandering around the facility. Oh, that is. Oh, now we have it. That's the commander that wouldn't talk to us before. Okay. Um, he is the leader of a space exploration team that stopped at the facility to refuel their shuttle. He's been in touch with his crew and is sitting on a couch waiting for them. See, that's what I thought. That kind of sucks because he's like, what if the other three, like, what if there were no more ghosts? What if, like, they all left and he's just sitting there waiting for the other ghost to come meet him and he's just gonna sit there on the couch forever? Like, oh, great, he's there waiting for us. Cool, we can ascend. Let's leave. Bye. That's messed up. Whatever. Christina Pegma, ghost from the material storage room. She and the other crew members in the material storage room are freed after finally making radio contact with their commander. We have to make our way back now to. We can probably go talk to the commander, but then we have to make our way back to Natalia, talk to her, and then she'll probably go meet the commander, and then we'll both ascend. It indicates it's someone named Christina. Okay, yeah. Natalia Doskaya. Ghost operating the linear transport's controls in the crew's room. She wants to use the radio to contact her team, but it isn't working. She indicates that someone named Christina should be able to repair it. Dmitry Iiksin, ghost from the material storage room. He and the other crew members in the material storage room are freed after finally making radio contact with their commander. And Igor Hingen, ghost from the material storage room. And the other crew members in the material storage room are freed after finally making radio contact with their commander. Okay, good. Now, we go upstairs. Hold on. Let me check out that room one more time. Because once I leave here, I'm probably never coming back. I could be wrong, which is why I'm leaving that battery there. Just in case I need it for something. But there's really nothing else here. Sometimes when a ghost passes on, like when they ascend, they leave you something, like a useful item that you can use. But I'm not seeing anything here. So I guess they didn't leave anything behind. Alright. I bet the commander's going to give us something. The commander's either going to give us the elevator basement 2 key, or he's going to give us a higher class of security key to get through the locked level 4 security doors. Before we continue, yeah, there we go. There is a monitor room right here, and we'll use this comlink control panel to save our game. I wonder where he's sitting. I don't recall there being any benches around. He's got to be downstairs, which makes sense. I think there's at least one bench down there, right? Yeah, I think it might be there in the center. I want to go first inside the room with the paintings and look at the souls that we freed. There we go. See if there's any more new dialogue.
Oh, yes. How is she? The woman you valued more than anything. Yes, it was she who created me.
Nathan Gold and Alan Coleman. Dmitry Iakson, Igor Higman, and Christina Pegma. Okay. Looks like we're still missing. Yeah, I know who. I know the ghost that's supposed to go here. I just don't know how to get him. The ghost that's right there in that gap is this person. Ghost encountered on the elevated walkway in the water filtration plant. His cries are filled with panic and desperation. He was on a catwalk, but once we got rid of the fog that was there that was making him aggressive, he sort of, well, not fled, but he relocated to a wall, or not a wall, a room that we can't reach. And it looks like maybe there's a control panel and we're supposed to use a control panel and rotate it. And then we can go out there and get inside that room and talk to him. But I don't know how to do that. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything with him. I really hope, that I didn't need the battery that I charged to go down there and plug it in and rotate the bridge to talk to him. Because if that's the case, I'm just screwed. Because I don't think I can get the battery back out from the little shuttle that I plugged it into. Actually, what I need to do is I need to go back to the work area if I want to check on him. I need to go back to where I came from. And it is a long trip. But maybe I missed something. Hopefully, like I said, it isn't the battery that we needed, because if it was, man, that's going to be annoying. That means there's going to be like one spirit here that I, despite everything, despite my best intentions, that I'm just not going to be able to save. But I hope that's not the case. So there was a ghost, like I was saying, here on the walkway. He was aggressive because this room is filled with fog, and the fog is what makes the ghost aggressive. We fleshed out the fog, and then he left from here over there. He's in that room behind the door, cowering, and I know that because I saw it on security camera footage. And so it looks like this walkway is supposed to be able to rotate, and I'm supposed to be able to go over there, but I don't know how to rotate. There's a control panel here. It says nothing happened, it's locked. The control panel is locked. So I'm guessing that means I need some sort of key, but I don't know what kind of key would unlock this. I don't know if it's like a legitimate key, like a normal key that you plug in and turn, or is it a key card? I have no idea. But while we're here, why not? Let's try all our keys. We have employee ID card. Nothing happened. Okay. That's a low-level security ID card. Or a low-level employee ID card. Let's try level 1 card key. Nothing happened. Okay. Let's try... We're going to try all the keys. Let's try level 2 card key. Nothing happened. Okay. Let's try... executive ID card. Nothing happened. Let's try... level 3 card key. Nothing happened. Okay. Making sure I'm staying in the right place as well. Did we have anything after that? Level 3 card key. Diary, burn down, logbook, radio. No. Okay, so there's a key that we need to find that we can use to rotate the bridge and go talk to that ghost. But I don't know where we get the key. Hopefully we'll get the key. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get the key. I think that ghost there might have something for us. Maybe he'll have basement level 2 card key. Or maybe we'll have security card key level 4. So, we'll see. So we need at least 3 things to beat this game. At least 3. We need the key to this walkway to rotate it, assuming all the keys are different. We need a level 4 security card. I'm showing 2 fingers, but it's because that's the second thing I'm talking about. We need a level 4 security card key in order to access the dispensary downstairs and the laboratory. And then the third thing we need is the card key to give us access to basement level 2. And then once we have those 3 things, I think we'll have explored the entire facility. Alright, so now we go back and we talk to the commander. So, that was a long trip to sort of not really have accomplished anything, but we did refresh our memory, and that is important. I say this isn't bad progress. We've been playing now for an hour and 21 minutes. And we have freed the souls of 5 ghosts. No, I can't go that way. That's right. You can't take the escalator that goes up. You have to walk up the escalator that's going down. Because a bench is stuck there on the escalator that's going up, and it's stuck, and for some reason we can't dislodge it for easier transportation. So we always have to do that. That's a little bit annoying, but whatever. Now, he said he's on a bench, but there's no benches up here. I'm guessing that means he has to be downstairs, referring to the commander's ghost. which again I said is fitting because we're going to have to go back to the spaceport and talk to the astronaut who said that she couldn't fix the radio, the one who was allowing us transport back and forth to the spaceport. And then once we talk to her, she should be able to be free as well. But I think once we talk to her, we'll lose our ability to go to the spaceport, which is fine because I think we're completely done at the spaceport anyway. But the reason I didn't want to leave the spaceport earlier is because I believe that again, if we help the other female astronaut ghost there in the spaceport, if we free her, then we can't return to the spaceport to help that other ghost that was outside banging on the window drawing the map. So he would have just been stuck there, and I didn't want to do that. That's why I was so hesitant to leave the spaceport at the end of last stream. All right, Commander, where are you? I thought this was wide enough to sit on. I guess I was wrong. So the commander is sitting on a bench. He's set in the hub. I guess this is a non-existent hub here. I have no idea where he is. I mean, to be fair, this may not be called the hub. I think of it as the hub, but maybe it's not technically called the hub. He said he's in a rest area. He's in a rest area near the hub. Or in the hub. I don't know where he is. I'm going to go back to the notes and read where he is. Because I think it mentioned it in there. Ghost that was wandering about the facility. He is the leader of a space exploration team that stopped at the facility to refuel their shuttle. He's been in touch with his crew and is sitting on a couch waiting for them. Okay, he's sitting on a couch. Well, where? Where is he sitting in a couch? Where are there couches? There's couches in the residential area. But I don't think he's there. And I don't really want to go back to the spaceport right now, because if I go back to the spaceport and I'm like, yeah, he fixed the radio, it'd be great. I'll go talk to him and then we'll both ascend together. But I want to talk to the commander alone first, because he might give me something or thank me or something. And I don't want to miss that item if he wants to give me something. Or even if it just even if all he wants to do is talk to me and give me like an extra bit of lore or something. Where are you? Energy area. The energy area is kind of a funny area in this game. It's like one of the big main areas of the game, but you spend very, very little time there. Some of your scariest time is spent in the energy room though. But it's like the very first big area that you explore, other than the work area. The work area, you have to keep going back through almost the entire game. Alright, I don't know where this guy is. The areas with benches were the work area, where there's one flipped over bench, Is he in the work area? Did I walk by him and not realize it? Because I think there is one bench in the work area that is not turned over. That's next to a fallen light. Maybe that's where he's sitting and I just like walked right past him and didn't even realize it. So there's a bench there. He's not there. There's a bench here. He's not there. I just came from there. The hunt for Sergei. Let's go to our notes and look at the maps. Not the maps. The locations. Alright, so where are you at? He said he's near the main hub. I don't think he's in the passenger cabin. Parlor, no. Lounge, no. No, we can't be in the lounge. That's aboard the shuttle. Cruise passage, VIP passenger cabin, generator room, the boarding area, water filtration plant hallway, rest area. Wait, isn't that what he said? He's in the rest area, operations area. Part of the hallway where access points to the central hall, operations area monitoring room, water filtration plant, and work area hallway converge. The couches on which one would normally sit lie overturned. We were just there. That's the bench that was stuck on the stairs. That's what he said. He said he was on a couch in the rest area and that he would head to the hub. I don't see him here anyway, though. Monitor room operation. Central hall. This is where I thought he was going to be. A massive hall located in the center of the lunar facility's operations area. Multiple passageways connecting different sections of the facility converge here. Observatory hallway. Studio. Energy area hallway. Power transfer room. Battery room hallway. Nothing happened? What do you mean by that, creepy? Monitor room energy. Solar panel control room. Main residential hallway. I don't think he's there. Monitor room residence. Room 102. Room 105. Room 103. Room 106. Observatory foyer. Oh, that's true. We also need to find a key for the observatory foyer. Observatory antechamber. A massive telescope is visible through the windows lining the far side of the room. Elevator lobby. Renovation area. Freight elevator. Elevator lobby, basement level 1. Research area hallway. Vegetable plant passage. Monitor room 1, the lab. Men's restroom. Ladies restroom. Vegetable plant. Cultivation control room. Gravity training room. Gravity control room. Food storage passageway. You don't know. Monitor room 2, the lab. Fisheries station. Fisheries control room. Food storage warehouse. So we've done quite a few things already, creepy. in the about an hour and a half we've been streaming so far, we helped a ghost out in the spaceport, and he went to go meet up with a ghost friend of his, and they both moved on to the afterlife. And there is one ghost left, a ghost astronaut left in the spaceport, and she was helping us get back and forth from the main facility to the spaceport. And she tried to fix a radio we have, but she wasn't able to fix it. And so she said that she wanted us to go talk to another astronaut ghost friend of hers, and they would fix the radio. And so they did fix the radio, and then her, along with two other astronaut ghost friends, moved on to the afterlife. But the ghost who they were contacting, called the Commander, he said that he was sitting on a bench in a rest area near the main hub. And I went to that area, and all the benches are turned over, so he's not sitting on them. And I went back to the hub, and he's not there. The next thing I'm going to do, if I can't figure out where he is I'm just going to go talk to the ghost in the spaceport again and let her know that the radio is fixed. And then I guess see what happens then. But I wanted to find the Commander first and talk to him to see if he would give me any extra lore about his experiences here at the facility. And then I was going to go talk to the ghost in the spaceport and have them meet up, and then they probably would both ascend. But I can't figure out where the Commander ghost is. But they said he was sitting on a bench, and so I'm like, maybe he's sitting on a bench in a different room. So now I'm just kind of going through my notes for all of the areas that we've been in, thinking like, did this area have benches? Would it logically, could he be here? Or there, rather. So that's why I'm just scrolling through everything real quick. Control passage, work area hallway, oxygen production plant, electrolysis extraction, monitor room 1, work area, processing plant, battery room, airlock, lunar surface, airlock, mine entrance, monitor room for the mines, garage, airlock, garage passageway, monitor room 2, work area, oxygen control room, ticketing gate hall, cruise room, linear transport, ticketing gate port, monitor room port, mine elevator, airlock, regolith mine, workers passage, central access way, spaceport lobby, shuttle boarding gate, shuttle airlock, shuttle cabin, shuttle cockpit, material storage room, and that's it. Material storage room. Adjacent to the regolith processing plant, the material storage room is where all output from refinement operations is stored. All right, well, I'm going to walk in 2 circles. I'm going to walk in a circle around this globy thing, see if I bump into the Commander ghost. Then I'm going to take the escalator down and walk in another circle and see if I bump into the ghost. And if I don't, then I'm going to go to the spaceport and talk to the ghost who couldn't fix the radio, and we'll go from there. Okay, so he's not here. I would have bumped into him. That's kind of the irksome thing about the ghosts, is that you can't see them until you're like right on top of them. Just about. All right, let's take one walk through the center area here. the outer upper center area here. And then we start at the work area. If we make it back to the work area and he's not there, then we'll ride the escalator down. And then we'll walk around down there. And if he's not there, then I'll just go back to the spaceport and talk to the other ghost. I mean, to be fair, he said he was on a sofa and that he would make his way, I guess it was at the energy area. He said he was on his way to the hub, but he didn't say that he was there yet. So he might be moving. And maybe that's why I haven't bumped into him. Maybe you actually do have to go back to the ghost of the spaceport first and talk to her, and then she'll meet him here, and then they both ascend together. Maybe you don't get the opportunity to speak to the commander solo. All right, I did it. He's not here. Walk through here. And I'm going to walk back out this way. See if I bump into him here. Nope. Okay. Let's take the escalator down. That went everywhere, right? Energy area. Yep. Lunar facility map. Spaceport. Residential area. Work area. Yeah. We've explored the entire facility. That is crazy to think about. This area like feels massive when you first get here. And it really feels daunting. Like this is a huge area, it's dark, it's spooky, but it's smaller than it first appears. There's also another location we need to go. On the lunar surface, it looks like a window that we can drop in through. But the window itself, I don't think actually exists. It's just like a frozen layer of ice. And I feel like maybe we need something to either warm up or to warm up and melt the ice so we can get through, or maybe something that's strong, like a drill or something that we can use to drill through the ice to get into another area of the space station. Okay. This is the residential area. We are going to walk all the way around until we hit the residential area again to see if we bump into the commander ghost. And if this doesn't work, then we're going to walk down there and walk around. And if that doesn't work, then we're going to return to the spaceport and talk to that other ghost. Which, the more I continue to explore this main hub area, the more I'm beginning to think that's what we actually have to do. Nope. Let's speed this up. I came from those stairs, I think. I highly doubt he's hanging out on the stairs. He could be, but I don't think he is. Alright. Let's go to the spaceport. We spent like 10 minutes looking for the Commander Ghost. Oh, that's the residential area. We gotta go over there.
The commander and crew were okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel better. The commander was my teacher when I was a trainee. He was my mentor. I joined him for this mission. The commander seems not to remember me, but it is okay. I always I have always I have always
Nothing happened? Oh no. That's right before we left. She said she was going to wait for communications. So I wonder if that means that we do actually have to find the Commander Ghost. And then we find him, we can talk to him, and then we can give him this radio. And then he can use this radio to talk to her, and then she meets him, and then they both ascend from there. Maybe that's what has to happen. Oh, this makes it harder.
I have always
Alright, I'm stuck now. I am stuck. Sort of. I say sort of because I feel like maybe if we just continue searching the entire facility, we might bump into him. Or maybe we had to talk to her first. In order to make the ghost spawn? I don't know. I have an idea though. It's not an idea I like, but it's an idea that we're gonna do. Also, there's no security cameras in here, which is weird to me. I guess it's because it's the most brightly lit area though. But we're gonna go back to the work area. where, according to the commander, he was sitting on a sofa. I mean, maybe he was sitting on, like, the ghost of a sofa, because the actual sofas are knocked over. But we're going to enter the monitoring room here. And then we are going to use the uh, monitoring system here to see if we can find him via the cameras. Rest area. Because the cameras can always see the ghosts. Well, not always, but usually. As far as I'm concerned, this is how all the areas should look. The security cameras can see everything just fine. But when we try going down these hallways, they are pitch black. I wish that wasn't the case. See, there's a ghost. But he's the one I need a key to rotate the walkway in order to communicate with. That's not the commander. Okay, alright. So what am I missing? I feel like what I'm missing is the location of the ghost. I don't know where he is. I feel like I have to find him, talk to him, and either he'll give me something that I have to go to the spaceport and give to that ghost there, and then maybe they'll meet up and ascend, leaving me a useful item, or maybe I have to talk to the commander and then give the commander the radio, and then he uses the radio to contact her. Then she comes to meet him and they both ascend, or maybe he goes to meet her and they both ascend. I have no idea. But I feel like what I have to do now is I have to find the commander, and I have no idea where he is. They said that he was sitting on a bench, near the central hall, and I think he said that he was going to go meet them um, at the central hall. But I've been to the work area, which it's the work rest area. He's not there. All of the benches are turned over. He doesn't appear to be anywhere in the rest area, or for that matter, anywhere in the work area. And I've also searched the central hall area, and he's not there either. So I have no idea where the commander is. So, yeah. He's been in touch with his crew and is sitting on a couch waiting for them. Where? Where is he sitting on a couch? Wherever he is, it looks like a well lit area. But, I mean, who knows? That could It could be a dark area. Maybe it just looks brighter, just like dark areas typically look bright through the security cameras. Maybe he's in the energy area? I know there's no couches. In the residential area. I feel like I'm just going to have to go back to all of the main hub areas and use their monitoring rooms to examine the cameras in all the different rooms to see if he's there. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Was there anything else I could be missing? I'm going to try the energy area next. If he's not there, I guess I'll try the residential hallway. And if he's not in the residential hallway, there's nowhere else he can be. I mean, I guess there are, but... Did it always do that in here? The light flicker like that? Oh, see, there are benches here. There he is. That's what I was counting on. That's what I was hoping for. Like, there was a rest area on either side. There was a rest area on the work area, and there's a rest area on this area. At least I was hoping there was a rest area here. Here, the benches aren't flipped over. Okay.
Nikolai, where did you go?
We set Nikolai free.
Natalia, why can you not communicate? Is the host radio not fixed?
It is now.
Nikolai, where did you go? Natalia, why can you not communicate? Is the host radio not fixed?
Natalia is the other one he has to meet. Oh, I think that's a clue. Yeah, well... I don't think it's a good clue. Like, maybe that's a clue is, like, there's still 2 other astronaut ghosts you have to help, but you have to help Nikolai before you can get this far in the game. Nikolai gives you an item that you need to progress in the game. Natalia doesn't really. I mean, she does, but... No, never mind. I think I'm just mumbling now. Let's give him the host radio. Actually, hold on. He never talked to us before. Let's see what else we can give him. Nothing happened. What about the photo? Nothing happened. Yeah, the radio.
This is Nikolai's. No.
Yes.
He is dead? Nikolai is dead? I cannot believe it.
Believe it.
He was a fine man. Was more responsible than anyone I know. He was the most honorable among men. Nikolai. Why? Natalia? Nikolai is dead. Nikolai. He is gone. I cannot believe he is dead.
Please hold yourself together. Where are you now? Did you communicate with Christina and the others?
Natalia.
Commander! Commander, please stay there. I will find Christina and the others.
No, you won't.
Natalia.
Let us go home. Let us get out of here now and return to Earth.
I am sorry. I am not myself. Never thought you would be cheering me up. You have grown up since your early days.
Commander, you remembered me from then?
Aw.
I am in the rest area that leads to the energy section. Christina and others should be here any minute now. Natalia, I will wait for you. Let us all go home together. Natalia, she's such a strong young woman now. She was always crying back then. Nikolai also had a few good moments. You, I have a favor to ask you.
Okay.
I want you to
Level 4 card key. Level 4 is imprinted in the green bar on the front.
I am a little tired. They are all fine. They will be okay without me.
Alright. Another soul set free. I knew that we would eventually have to return to the residential hallway because of the locked rooms down there. I just really didn't want to go back there because not in the residential hallway, but through the residential hallway in the elevator lobby area and also in the renovation area, which is attached or just past the elevator lobby area. Those two areas are full of fog. And there has been a very malevolent spirit who has been traveling from room to room with fog in it. And we've been sort of flushing him out of various locations. I don't think he's ever been in those rooms, but I mean, he doesn't have a lot of other places that he can go to. So I feel like he might occupy that area, and that's not going to be good. There he is. Sergei Descloiso, the commander. So then I guess once we free her, she'll go right here. So this is almost the order in which you free the ghosts. He's missing, but other than that, we've been hitting everyone pretty well. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make our way back to the residential area, go into the monitoring room there, and we are going to use the save area. But then we're also going to use the cameras in that room to see if any spirits have found their way inside the foggy areas along that side of the, or that part of the map. Elevator lobby. So the door beneath this camera is the door that comes from the residential area. That door leads into the renovation area. That's a blocked door you can never get into. There's the elevator. And at the end is the dispensary room. Door lock security device. Security required. Level 4. Let's check the renovation area. Oh, that's right. The lab requires a special key. Door lock security device. It doesn't say level 4. It requires a unique key. It's probably a key labeled like lab key. Like specifically. I don't see any spirits here. Maybe this place is still unoccupied. Could be. Also, what is this? I wonder if it's cold in this room. Maybe that busted ceiling panel is what we saw from outside on the lunar surface, where it looked like there was a room that we could drop in through, but it was frozen over. Maybe if we could find something to break the ice, or maybe if we can find a way to raise the temperature in this room, it would melt. I mean, if that's the case, so then this room's going to depressurize and probably become low gravity. But, I mean, the fog would get sucked out, so there'd be no chance of encountering any hostile spirits in this area, so that'd be nice. Alright. Oh, I didn't save yet. Let me save. Dispensary room. I guess it's like the pharmacy area. Level 4 security device. A card reader is visible on the front panel. Level 4 card key.
Access granted. Releasing lock.
I think this is the only door that requires a level 4 card key. Which makes sense to me. I mean, it's a medicine area that has drugs, you know. Well, I mean, a medicine area would have drugs, but I mean, like, you know, you want to make sure that Not everyone has access to medications and stuff. You want to keep that stuff locked up, so. Oh, there's a ghost in here. Makes sense that you would want someone that has a high security clearance access. I hear a ghost talking, but there's no fog in here, so there shouldn't be anyone dangerous in here. I'm hoping.
What's wrong?
You're typing.
Hurry, get a hold of him.
Where is he? Oh, here he is. What's up, guy? How you doing?
What the hell is happening?
Calm him down now that we're talking to him.
His release date is up. What is headquarters doing? Hurry, get communication established. As long as he's around, my work will never be finished. He's shown enough remorse. What is headquarters doing? What are you doing? You're interfering with my work. What are you doing? You're interfering with my work.
I guess we have to find a way to help this guy. And then also find that guy's watch. He might actually have that guy's pocket watch. And maybe if we can help him, then... he'll give us the watch, and then we can go help the other woman. Nothing in there. Alright, let's go back to the entryway. It is so dark in here. Okay, we came in from here. Let's explore in sort of a counterclockwise fashion here. Visitor registration. The plant is withered. It looks like a reception desk. Visitor logbook. The last entry is dated a few years ago. There's a door there. Might be to like a patient room. Nothing here. A doctor's uniform. Patient-related medical records. Ooh, that's a violation. You're not supposed to just leave that stuff out like that. Medical textbooks. X-rays are posted on the board. This guy's got another battery in here for me. My lamps are going to run dry soon. Oh, I can open that? Can I open them all? X-rays are posted on the board. I mean, I can't see what's in there, but... empty medicine bottles. Yay! I remember that's there. Oh, I can't close it now. Oh well. I wanted to search the other side, but it's not letting me. That's fine. It looks as though... what? It looks as though it hasn't been used in a long time. Empty. Nice, another battery. I'll save this. We got 2 batteries, that's fine. Oh, we have a monitoring station. Patient monitoring systems. A bed. The bed is made. Can I take a nap? What is this? Monitoring system control panel. Very nice. Let's hit this up. Okay. Patient ward cells. Operating room. I'm not liking the look of this at all here. Let's check the patient ward cells. There's 3 of them. Okay. Oh, good. There's no fog in here. No fog is awesome. All right, camera 1. And remember, we're also looking for green lights. Not that kind of green light. That's just the patient cell room. Looking for green markings on the wall or on the floor like that for flashback sequences. Oh, the watch. I guess that's where the commander died. And then a ghost in that cell took his watch. Which cell is that? The one with the red light. The one that we can't enter. Room 2. Yep. We can enter room 1 and room 3, but not room 2. Okay. Check room 1. Oh, dang. Look at that. Something has been set down. Another battery for us. Very nice. So they got a toilet, their own bed. They got a desk here. Writing implements. That's not bad. So if you're sick, you get your own little special patient room so you don't infect anybody else with your space disease. Okay, that's nice. Room 2. Ah, there's a ghost in here. I think this is who he was talking about, the guy on the computer, where he's like, he's shown enough remorse, he shouldn't be here anymore. What is HQ doing or something? Maybe he was locked up for temporary insanity. That was his medical condition, but I guess he's shown enough remorse and he should go now. So I guess we have to free his ghost, and maybe once we free his ghost, then we can free the guy's ghost on the computer. We can get the pocket watch, and then go make our way back to the other astronaut lady and free her ghost. Okay. He might have the watch in his hands, but if he does, I don't see it. We got another flashback sequence. We got footsteps.
Are you threatening me?
No, I don't mean to. Just please talk to headquarters. I don't want to stay here anymore. I just want to get some send-off money. That's all.
Henry, you?
The company will be in trouble too. This should have been an historical event. If the public finds out about this...
You don't know anything. That red stone is... It's...
What are you trying to say?
It granted my wish at the cost of Kenneth's life.
Room 3. Nothing in here at all. Okay. Operating room. No fog. Good. No ghost in here. Though I feel like something could happen to turn the tables on you eventually. Like maybe you walk into a room where there's no fog, and then something happens and it fills with fog, and you're just like, oh crap. X-rays are posted on the wall. A computer monitor. There is text visible on the screen. Medical equipment. An operating table. Hmm. Oh, there's a cabinet. There's a medical cabinet. There's a battery. Looks like that's it. Oh, wait, no, wait. There's a cabinet over here, too. Maybe in one of these cabinets is a key? The room with the locked up ghost? Could be. Alright, well, what I do like about this very much is that this whole area is fog free. That is beautiful. That's probably why there's no save room here. Alright, let me go into my notes. We're making more progress here. Character's 91% completion. Very nice. Sergei Despluizo, the leader of the space exploration team. He lost his watch somewhere in the residential area while searching for the others. He was freed after confirming the fates of all the members of his crew. Unknown. Ghost seen typing at a computer terminal in the dispensary. It appears he is waiting to receive a prisoner release confirmation from his headquarters. He's very impatient, as the expected release date has already passed. Hmm. Locations 92% complete. Dispensary, guard room. Examination room filled with medical supplies and machinery. The monitoring system controls cameras located in the adjacent patient ward and operating room. This entire section has been converted into a makeshift jail. Interesting. Patient ward, cells. Area once used to house patients recovering from medical procedures. The rooms have been outfitted with high security locks and now serve as holding cells. Oh wait, notes. Recordings. We just unlocked 2 new recordings. 91% of recordings now, nice. Pocket watch outline. Outline of a watch on the ground outside a door in the patient ward. The watch is dropped by a person passing through the hall after something startles them. A hand reaches through the door and grabs hold of the watch. Cell footprints. Footprints inside a room in the patient ward. Two men are engaged in a tense discussion. In an attempt to gain his release, the man named Henry has made a veiled threat to reveal what he knows about events at the lunar facility. That might be why they're just like leave him in jail. We don't want him sharing what he knows. And dead men tell no tales. Oh, these are all connected? I thought I'd have like a loading thing. It's coated with dust. What? Pages from a letter. I'll leave that for later. What's up, guy? How you doing? It's locked. He's not violent, though. That's interesting. His spirit can't travel beyond the door because he wants to be freed. But I guess there's like a mental lock on him where he can't get out. Like it's a psychological thing.
I won't say anything.
So I'm guessing he's the one who has the watch or swiped the watch. And it's the ghost of the guy on the computer that maybe killed the astronaut that was here? I don't know.
Hasn't my release date passed?
Maybe indirectly, though. Maybe like he just had a heart attack from the encounters. Let's look at notes again. Yep, completion 94%. Another unnamed ghost. Ghost confined to a room in the patient ward. It seems he is already supposed to be out, but the required prisoner release confirmation from headquarters hasn't arrived yet. Coated with dust. Looks as though it hasn't been what? It looks as though it hasn't been used in a long time. Covered in dust. I think I will take this battery, though. Where's the battery? Oh, maybe this is also the area I find that other chemical. Mixed with the yellow chemical. A portable battery. Searchlight battery cell. Charging. Medical equipment lines the shelf. Anything under the pillow? It is covered in dust. It looks rather old. Looks rather old. Or are we going to send the email? That would be dishonest and funny. A printer. There is paper in the tray. Text is visible on the screen. It looks like a message of some sort. Oh, we got a legitimate email. Release permit. Date May 24th, 2044. Detention of the person mentioned below has been lifted, and the release is hereby permitted. Henry Polybus, Internal Administration, Ashioka Materials. Oh, that's cool. We're controlling the mouse on screen. That is very cool. Main menu. Low data, access, folders, draw script program. Can I do a mini game? Are the games on this computer? Can I check my email? No? Fine. Print out. Printing. The printing is complete. Release permit. Printout of the prisoner release confirmation. All right. Now we take this back to the ghost who is typing on his computer and give it to him.
Hasn't my release date passed?
Yep. Is there anything else?
Hasn't my release date passed?
Nope, I guess not.
Hurry, get a hold of them. What are you doing? You're interfering with my work.
Release permit.
What is this? I can't accept this.
Why not?
How many times do I have to tell people I can only accept official documents? You didn't bring me the correct paperwork. Bring me an official document. What are you doing? You're interfering with my work.
Well, how is that not an official document? Why? Because it wasn't printed on stationery?
Hurry, get a hold of them.
Let's see if my notes give me a clue. 94% complete. So it's not just meeting characters, it's also every time you meet a character and make story progress with that character, the completion percentage also goes up. Okay. I guess. Locations, 93%. Operating room. Originally an emergency operating room, it has since been adapted to serve as a communication center. A computer and printer are located on the desk in the back of the room. Do I have anything in my item inventory that could be considered an official document? Claudia's photo, monthly report, employee ID card. I don't think so.
Hurry, get a hold of them.
Maybe this ghost can help me find an official document.
My release date passed.
I can't open the printer. I'm just randomly looking at places on the screen. Do I have to print it again? There's no paper in the tray. Hopefully I didn't mess something up. I'm wondering if maybe you have to do this. Like, you have to go and give him a second one. He's like, no, this still isn't an official document. Then you might be like, oh, what? The printer's out of paper? You can find some paper over there in that drawer. And then, like, you pick it up and it's, like, stationary, like, professional document stationery. And then you put in the printer, you just print out the exact same thing a third time. And he's like, oh, now see, this is an official document. I'll accept this.
What's wrong? What are you doing? You're interfering with my work.
I'm out of coffee.
I already told you I can't accept this. If you don't want to cooperate with me, then stop wasting my time. What are you doing? You're interfering with my work. What are you doing? You're interfering with my work.
I'm guessing we had to do that, though. Because now it has no paper. Now we need paper. So where do I get professional document paper from? Or document, whatever, official document paper.
What's wrong?
I feel like it would be in one of these drawers, but I can only open these middle ones, and there's nothing in any of the middle ones. Not that you can really check anyway.
What's
But
wrong? What are you doing? You're interfering with my work.
I'll try and show them some other stuff I have in my inventory.
Hurry, get a hold of them.
Hmm. Ah, Organa's here. Hello, Organa. How are you doing? You're up late? What time is it? Yeah? midnight.
What's wrong?
You're very tired?
What's wrong?
Understandable. You just can't sleep? Oh, what's this? Oh, those are textbooks.
What's wrong?
What about over here? No, get that later. Nothing here.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Hmm.
Hurry, get a hold of him. Hurry, get a hold of him.
Just washing our clothes from the Renaissance Festival before sleep time. Oh, so that was recently. I saw Wipeout posted some pictures in there. I was wondering when that happened. Was that today?
Hasn't my release date passed?
Chair has been knocked over. The bed isn't made. Yes, you spent a little over 5 hours there today. Well, technically yesterday now. Nice, very nice. Was that the Renaissance Fair near Mosey here in Tampa? I forgot when that occurs. I think it's filthy. It has moved to Dade City. Interesting. I wonder why I moved it out there. Or does it happen in multiple places now? So what did you do there? You have yourself a giant turkey leg to eat? Did you watch any of the events? Did you play any of the games? Did you buy any souvenirs? Ah, Wipeout's here. Should you have picked me up? No, I was unavailable the entire day. I slept in a bit, and then I went out to go celebrate the birthday of a cousin of mine and her brother and her daughter. They all have birthdays this month. And so they went to the Outback Steakhouse, and I accompanied them there. And we had a nice meal. We hung out for a couple of hours. And now I'm back here, and that's why Spooky Saturdays was started so late today. Wipeout played a couple of games. Nice, nice. What kind of games? I saw what looked like a human chessboard thing. That looked really cool. I've been to a couple of the Renaissance fairs when they were here near Mosey. Excuse me. And I always enjoyed watching the knights fight. I thought that was cool, and I just enjoyed the atmosphere, like being around where people were using like old English lingo, and it feels like for a moment you step out of the everyday and you step into a medieval RPG. And like not only are there merchants there like selling food and selling other trinkets, but sometimes it seems like an actual story is taking place over the course of the day. Like it's almost like watching NPCs interact with each other. Like if you want to, I guess you could even follow them around and hear the conversations they have, and they like it's cool. I think it's really neat. It's like a human role playing game. We watched some human chess match and jousting. Very cool, very cool. I love chess. Next year, come with us. Okay. It goes on for a few weeks each year. Nice. He did archery and axe throwing. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, it's awesome. Nice. I used to be into archery when I was younger. Axe throwing is something I would try. I feel like I'm stuck. Their arrows are bad. I mean, I could understand them being bad. Like, what do you mean by bad? You mean like they were warped? Like the shafts were warped so they didn't fly straight? Or do you mean like the points were really dull? I could understand both. Like the arrows might just, I don't know if it's a traveling carnival or not, or a traveling thing. If it is, then the arrows probably got bent during transport. If not, who knows how long they were sitting somewhere. And considering how much use they're going to be getting by people who don't focus on archery, I can understand them getting abused a bit. As far as the tips, they might blunt them on purpose, just so that someone doesn't accidentally just spin around like a crazy person trying to shoot someone else with an arrow. Hopefully, it won't deal too much damage if they're blunted. The axe throwing was fun. The target was pretty far away, and you were hitting it, but couldn't get the blade to hit first. The fletching on all the arrows were ripped, missing, bent to hell, or all of the above. Hmm. Yeah, who knows how long they've used those same arrows over the years. That's cool though. I'm glad you had fun. Hmm. Yep. Oh, is it something down here? No. I keep getting stuck in this game, and then I get unstuck for a while, and then I get stuck again. We're on a roll for a while. Now I'm not sure what to do anymore. Wait, what was that? Surgery lighting equipment. You slowly turned Wipeout into a pirate. I saw the puffy shirt, the hat. Very nice hat. He went with the hat. Shortly after getting there, he got the shirt and cinch. Nice. And before we left, he got the pants. To wipe out the pirate. What's this? Notice materials have moved. Sorry for the trouble. Files, residential area, room 10. Oh. That's what you wanted me to see. Residential area, room 10 something. So I have to go back. That's the solution. What is it called again? Materials, files. Gotcha. I can't make out the number, can I? 10 what? No, I can't make that out. So far, this has been a pretty clever little puzzle. Watching you insert disc 2 now. Ah. That was a bittersweet moment. It really was. I was like, oh, disc 2? You look very excited. I was excited. I was initially excited because I know disc 2 means you're almost done with the game, and I'm like, oh, we're almost at the end. And then, like, I calmed down because I was like, oh, we're almost at the end. All right. I know what I have to do now. I might beat this game tonight. I don't think I will. I think I'll probably beat this next Saturday. But I am making good progress. I just hope not to get killed. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, good. Well, what about you, Organa? Did you dress up at all? Very much looking forward to playing Xenosaga also. Yes, I'm looking forward to it as well. Was it last night or was it just, well, I know yesterday. Sometime yesterday when I popped into your chat, your Discord chat, I brought up the trailer of Xenosaga and I watched that and I was like, that looks pretty cool. Okay. I can see some characters that look kind of similar to some characters from Xenogears. You really got a good grip of the story around this point. Made a lot of good realizations. You have a better grasp on the story than you did the first time through. But also, you're a kid. That's a big difference. Oh well. All right. So one of these rooms has official documents that I can use. Try room 106. I bet it's that room that has the table near the bedding. I bet that's what it is. I don't remember which room that is, though. You are the Pirates of the Caribbean medallion. Does that count? That counts. Is this it? There are pictures and books on the nightstand. Well, I can't click anything. I can't remember what that would look like. The Pirates of the Caribbean medallion. But then I also never saw all the movies. I saw the first movie a lot. I think I saw the second and the third movie once. And then I think that was it. Oh, this is just the bathroom. It's not going to be in here. In Xenosaga 1, there are multiple characters that look like characters from Xenogears. And in Xenosaga 2, there is a character that literally looks exactly like Doc, but you never played enough of it to find out more about their connection. When I first saw him, I was like, what? Seaton in this? Try room 103. I will be taking a slight break, though, to go back to the Souls series with Dark Souls Remastered. But then after Dark Souls will be Xenosaga Episode 1. And Organa has redeemed Hydrate very well. Let me spice up my water a bit. Probably also going to get my last cup of coffee soon. Cheers, Organa. Ah, my earbuds finished recharging. Nice. Okay. Alrighty. Where is this? Old, but still working. I need documents. Where are you? I feel like I would have seen this before, though. Unless the game just didn't let you pick up the papers earlier? Not in here. It's not in room 104, is it? 104 is not even on the map. It's the only room we haven't been able to enter. The door isn't working. Intercom control panel, nothing. So then, if it's not in the monitoring room, which it could be in the monitoring room, then it has to be in either room 102 or 105 or the monitoring room. I feel like it would make more sense if it were in the monitoring room. If it isn't, then we'll come back and we'll check the other two personal rooms. I'm gonna save my game here.